Sweden are weak now. I could really go after them and take a lot of territory and really strengthen my position here. I would take Swedish territory for myself as well rather than give it to Novgorod. I think I probably have to go for this. It's too good an opportunity not to. I could lose Lithuania as an ally though by doing this. I'd definitely lose Sweden as an ally. Might be able to keep on to Poland, and I'd have to get other allies somewhere. I could maybe allies to Pomerania. That's an offensive order started. I think I'm going to dishonor this. I'm going to go for it. But I'm not going to dishonor it yet. I'm going to wait until Lithuania has more problems. I'm going to let it run out naturally and then go after Sweden. So I kind of need to keep on improving that though, probably. So I'm going to keep that there. I need a claim on Sweden really, if I'm going to take a ton of territory off them. Because it's going to cause more aggressive expansion if I don't use my own claim, maybe. Not sure. Alright, don't think I can do that. Make a claim, I haven't got time. So, right, let's run the clock. So March 20th. Got these rebels which are going to pop at some stage as well. Let's stick maintenance back on. Well, we've actually got an Inquisitor, have we? So oh, he's level 2 though, so I can't use him on there. When's his claim run out? Right, I got a while for that. Right, let's wait a bit longer. Right, it's decision time basically. Now, are Lithuania... am I certain that Lithuania won't honour Swedish alliance? Poland, or they probably, although they probably don't like Sweden, they probably won't join in. Yeah, I'm going to dishonour that then. Let's get that back. I'm going to ally to Pomerania, I think. Who might help me out against Sweden. I need another ally if I'm going to drop Sweden anyway. Okay. Novgorod, I need them to help me against Sweden, obviously. Let's wait one more day. That's dishonored. Let's check this out. Let's declare war. Right, I was right. Lithuania will not support. I have to cancel military access, which I didn't realise. So that was a bad mistake. Let's cancel. Whose access? My access? I think it's my access. Let's have to wait a month now. I'll ally to Pomerania just before I can declare war. So 22nd. Let's move troops. Where's my fleet to? Let's bring you back in. I need to rival them probably as well just before I do it, so I've got to remember that. That's actually gone down a ton. Second. Right, yeah, it was at my access. Brilliant. Right, it's allied to Pomerania. For alliance, send. Wait a day. Okay. Declare war on Sweden after I've rivaled them. Pomerania wouldn't join, sadly. But I think Novgorod's all I need, really, as long as they help me. So let's rival Sweden. Okay. Why won't Poland? Oh yeah, they're not going to do that. Right, are we ready? I think we are. So let's do this. So diplomacy, declare war, take Osterbotten. Lithuania will dishonor. We're going to have 32,000 troops, myself and Novgorod. Declare war. Okay. Height of opportunism here, basically. Right, so I've got those Muscovite rebels to deal with. Actually, a while away from getting next military tech. What level are they? 5, and we are 6. That's going to be good. So, let's come up to Viborg. Do they have a fort there? No, they don't. Okay. Scotland honoured. Lithuania dishonoured. Ooh, that's really bad. Really, really bad. If it goes to 50, they won't help out in this war. I don't have prestige to reduce that. Actually, if I get the next Diplotech, it will reduce it by 5%, I think. Oh, they must have got a Diplotech recently, because they're at 10%, they're 2 ahead. Could hire some more troops, that would make me look stronger. It's not a bad idea, actually. Let's hire the mercs. Right. Let's improve relations with Lithuania before I lose my alliance with them. So I kind of have to cripple Sweden here, or I could find myself in a lot of trouble. That's gonna be broke. The alliance with Pomerania, good. As long as they don't go getting a better ally like Sweden. But we have a truce with Sweden, so I don't think they can get in a war. Truce with Muscovy, so I don't believe those two can get in a war against me anytime soon. What am I going to have here as well? Okay. Let's put that on there. Novgorod is not helping me now. I can get the Diplotech very soon, no, so they will help me again then, if I get it. I think I'm gonna have to, it's the only way I can reduce this. Okay. I've got a Diplomat Spear. Oh, that probably just got reduced because I built a couple of troops. So I've got to keep my manpower intact here as well. Let's improve relations there. So Sweden are at war with Livonian Order, Novgorod, Denmark, and the Dutch minor. I thought they were at war with Bavaria as well. Got out of it somehow. Their military, including Scotland's 5,000 they've got. So there is a fort button here, so I can see where they have forts. They have a fort in Stockholm, they have one in their Norwegian, 2 in their Norwegian territories, and one on Småland, I think you pronounce it as. So all of this area I can siege up and take, and I probably should do to reduce their income and that. so forth. I don't know where the milge is. It was down here earlier on. Right, Novgorod's actually helping now, good. Pomerania, Dishonored Alliance. Pomerania's actually in a bit of trouble. Hopefully no one declares war on them again, because I'd have to dishonor probably. Viborg. Unfit taxes. Didn't we have... Yeah, I'm sure I've seen a gala dinner before, so let's get the gala dinner event. So we lose 10 admin and 13 ducats. The loss of devotion, I think it was. And so we now have got this gala dinner, so we can have local unrest -5 for 10 years and gain devotion or get the admin points. That local unrest thing seems pretty good to me. So what are those Russian separatists at? That would prevent that, probably, not definitely, but nearly definitely, arguably. I'm actually going to go that. Devotion wouldn't be bad either. Normally I would go for the monarch points, but yeah, that's fine. So... was it everywhere? I hope it was. If that was just a one single province and I'm just made a mistake, I didn't think it was, so I'll have to see in a minute. There's a shop here. Oh, maybe it just doesn't work that way, I'm not sure. I'm playing far too slow, let's put the speed up. Okay, let's move there. Novgorod looking like 49%. Probably need to get into a battle with Sweden before they fail me, Novgorod. Not sure I actually want them taking that province, Novgorod. Let's move one to there. So I may want access up through here. I can't give Novgorod more territory, cause me too much issues. They can both go there. I'm not going to be able to get to Holland because of I need boats basically to can prevent me from doing that. The Vasterland, I can still take it in a peace deal though if I want to, just might cost a bit more in war score. I have a bit of money now as well. Should I be making more temples? Money's come up a bit recently. Right, let's have a look. So, temples... Capital wouldn't be a bad place. That's a pretty good place to stick one. 7 for 4. Yeah, let's get a couple of temples up. So, one there. One here. Ah, so there's a Swedish army. They're not going to be doing much over there. Basically take the whole of Finland and Sweden in the time being. Right, it's only a supply of 17, but kind of have to go through this territory. So when do we arrive? 16th of September. Alright, I'm going to take a big attrition here, yeah. Right, so they did take it for themselves. So probably going to have to give them that in the peace result. Ostrov did rebel. It says 8,000. I'm going to have to deal with that now. Actually, I'm still allied to Lithuania. Hopefully they would deal with it for me, but I doubt it. Okay, they occupied that. These lands are terrible development, so I'm going to be able to take an absolute load of these lands. Huge amount of Sweden. Sweden's real strength is its ideas to have infantry bonuses and all sorts of things. They actually took admin as their first pick. Merc idea is not bad either. When can I pick the military idea if I need it? 6 years ahead, so I'm not going to be picking that. It may be a time where I'm actually considering switching my focus, but I don't think I will yet. Okay, let's continue this war then. Let's well, actually defeat these peasants, Russian peasants. So reach Neva, reach Finnmark. Let's go down there. So I think Novgorod's around here. Oh no, actually they've gone down to Stockholm, which is probably fine by me. How are they looking here? So they're just under that still. Now actually, if I engage these Russian peasants, can we afford that? Yes, we can. I'm going to take that now, then I think I'm going to have to reduce this. That should reduce by 5%. If I lose troops here, the power change will make a difference and may go for 50, and that means they won't help out in this war again. So, yeah, let's take this. So 5 of 8. What's the current war exhaustion? Right. Gotta be a bit careful with that. Poland capped out. Now, is there a river crossing here? Right. What's the maneuver? 0. Right. Doesn't matter. I've got a 1. You don't get a penalty if you have high maneuver for rivers. So diplomat is back. Let's send that to Quilia. Okay, it's a blast from the past. So can't ally to Austria anytime soon, sadly. But Hungary. Hungary wants an alliance, but they won't give it to us yet because we're in a war. That's a good sign. I wouldn't mind having them as an ally. Potentially. There'd be a good counter to Poland, Lithuania. So I might ally them after this war. What's Pomerania's relations like? Muscovy. Relations. Oh, England also wants an alliance. Some relations there. Ah, Lithuania did help out. Oh no, they actually crossed the border into Lithuania. Right, that's brilliant. So, it's perfect. We occupied Finnmark. Right, that's the nearest fort. So if I take that land, then that fort will take it back. So there's not much point taking it yet. Let's move to there. We've reached Ostrov. Let's siege this up and take it back. here. So I get it to the point where I can get the first couple of admin ideas. Reach Lapland. What's that? Oh wow. How can I do this now then? Positive stability. Yeah, I should do that. I have no idea how I can suddenly do it, but I'm glad you can, and I'm glad there's a banner for it as well. Okay. Okay, Livonian Order occupied Lapland. Let's go down there. It's pretty easy going so far. We're right. All the Swedish troops are down there. Still no sign of Scotland helping out. Irish Viborg. Supply 19. It's okay. Västerbotten. I'm going to be killing all of these Swedish pronouncements, whatever the word is, for the provinces. Right, so I can lose money or I can lose stability. I'm actually going to lose the money, and that's a lot of money though. Having said that, I'm going to have to suck it up. So I think once my diplomat's back from Lithuania, I'll check to see what kind of peace deal I can do in Sweden in a bit. Okay, Hälsingland. Oh, did I not move them on? Right, oops. So what probably should go to that fort with this slot. Supply here, 14, 14, 16, 11, okay. I'll have to split up a tiny bit here. Okay, that's a merc, isn't it? I'm gonna put you there. Okay, what are we looking like here? So yeah, it dropped by 5%, we're getting that Diplotech did. So that's looking much more healthy. Problem is, every time they get a Diplotech, it's going to go up 5%, more than likely. Is it mentioning? Yeah, it's still mentioning Diplotech, minus 5%. And I don't really want to invest in Diplotech all that much early on, possibly. So that is an issue. But once I take all this Swedish land, my power is going to go up a lot, so we won't be... the difference won't be so much. We may even be stronger than them in effect. So let's take out another merc here. You can go there. No, I can't because of the forts. Go there then. That fort is preventing my main army from going there as well, actually. So let's go to there. That can go to there. Okay. So if my forces are basically quite split up, so Sweden's opportunity is now really. That's the point, to be honest. That's been taken, so where are their troops? So it's actually working. No, it's not. Non-accepted cultures kick back in. So for some reason, the non-accepted culture turned off. That's why it temporarily said I could do it. I thought that was pretty strange. I could be raising war taxes. I think I will. I kind of need the money. It's probably going to last a couple of years. Probably should have done it before though. Yeah. So they've got 6 cogs. They can't actually bring all of the stuff back in one go. But at war still. Denmark. They're being besieged there. Not sure if I want them to take those territories or not. Probably not, actually. Okay. Right, it's middle of August, so there's not bad attrition here. All of this area is the worst, most severe winter, so I've got to be a bit careful. Okay. Right, they've got troops down there, so I want to kill those while I can. I haven't actually taken a fort off them yet, so that's going to go up a lot when we do. Yeah, I can't actually get down here because their forts are well positioned. So let's go and attack Trondlag. And I've got to keep an eye on this really. I might need to bring forces over rather quickly. Do I have any general? No, I don't. That has siege ability. Okay, taking that. They may actually go for me here. If they got enough troops around here. Close. If I lose too many troops, Novgorod will stop supporting me in this war, and then I'd be in trouble. So I got to really avoid actual combats, probably, or major combats. So this fort is 6. I need 6 or 7,000. So let's take 1. We're getting attrition here, so I use the mercs. 5, 6. Okay, and I'll move that there. Right, should I take my idea as well?